What was it? What he sent to Yomi? How do you want to prosecute him? So if he was taken to the police station and said, this is what he said, this is what he did, then the police supposed to have extracted both the chat on the phone. They should have supposed to have even seized the phone as exhibits. They're supposed to have done that. So for them, who returned back the phone to Damola, or do they return it back to Adura? Who returned it? Why? Because the case is still on. Who returned the phone? Let us ask ourselves that question. Or they did not see the phone at all. And the content of the phone. At any point, both at Ogumbo police station, or it is at Zone 2 Neo, or Pantinio, did they even see the phone that was used to perpetrate the acts? And who's supposed to be responsible to keep the evidence? Who?
Mr. Tokwe, I think the phone was reported to police station, right? And Damola was arrested. Now the question is, we should be asking, why did the police not review the video, at least to have convinced?
Hold on. I see it's not. You see, the thing is this: they got to the police station, Abi, and the only problem, what brought Damola to that police station was the phone and the content of the phone. Okay. So who's supposed to extract it? Who's supposed to take it as evidence?
The police, of course.
So who collected the phone? Now that because they're supposed to ask before when they want to arrest Damola, they're supposed to collect that phone. Abi?
Yes, now.
Okay, so when they collect the phone, what did they do with the phone?
They edit to themselves, and they told Yomi that they are not interested in the video. That's what they said, and it's not meant to be so.
Is the police, Abi? So what
the police said that?
Yeah? Mr. Tokwe, me, I have a question for you. So the police that they were supposed to work in the first place, and they didn't work. So did you still expect them they are willing to do it?
And I know they are not willing to do it, and that's why we are just going round and round and round and round. If police that collected the video, that arrested Damola, collected the phone, they could not extract it, and they said they deleted it. Even if you delete it that day, they can still get it back if they want to get it back. Okay.
So whose fault is that?
I think we've said it 1,001 times. Police.
So why are you not blaming Yomi? Why are you saying you
did not blame Yomi in this? Hold on. What do you mean by I'm blaming Yomi?
You said you did not believe the video is relevant. That's what you said.
I said at the end of the day, yes, that is my own personal conviction, and it doesn't have anything to do, and I'm not loading in on anybody that is hearing us right now. I said to me, at the end of the day, let them go and bring it. You will discover that it is not relevant to the death of Mohbad. I can only tell you.
To within you and I, if it's something that is not relevant, at least it will be easy for the police to review it. Don't you understand? Something you know is not relevant.
And that is why I said, why is it that the police did not do their job?
Exactly, that's the question we should be asking. That makes it relevant. That makes it relevant.
But now listen, look, let me now tell you this. Do you know that Yomi at one point told us that he has gone to the police, he has told the police, he has given the police what he has, and they have removed the thing from Ogombo and taken it to, I don't know which of the zone, whether Panti or zone. Do you know that? And he was boasting. He was telling everybody that cares to it, listen, the police will do their job and they will do the needful. And he believes in the police because he have a personal relationship with the police. He even went to have a meeting with the commissioner for police, okay? Or whoever he had meeting with. So he gave the public the
assurance. He gave the public the assurance. Now, what if the police now fail Yomi? Are we to blame Yomi, or we are to blame police?
Oh God, it's not. This issue is not about blame. I told you before. Even those who got enough money to do whatever they're supposed to do on this case could not do anything. Talk less of Yomi. Those who got enough money. Am I right? Those who paid 10 million naira to San, they could not do anything.
Therefore, Mr. Tokpe, whatever Yomi might have said to the public, whatever assurance he might have said, the police can still fool him. It's just like me trusting Papariano, right? It's like me boasting and telling every other host that Papariano is the only Papariano platform is the only platform that he allows you to express yourself and all of that. And I keep boasting. Then someone might have heard what I said. Then come to Papariano's platform to come and talk. Then when the person is expressing himself, the Papariano drop the person. Do you understand? So if that person come to the public and say this is what Melissa has said, do you understand? It's not my fault. It is Papariano that failed me. Do you understand? So it's the same thing as Yomi and the police. Yomi gave the public assurance according to what he had with the police. The police might have been giving order and they might fail him. Do you understand? They might have promised him that don't worry.
Melissa, let me ask you this question. Are you aware that Yomi came out to say they want to do forensic on the phone? Which phone? And he bought 2 phones. Is that right? Is that the truth? Because I don't believe that thing. That he bought 2 phones, both iPhone and for the police. Is that true?
That narration, I didn't even buy it. Do you understand? I'm not
aware. Or it's not true.
No, it's not that I'm not aware. I've heard it. They said it yesterday, but I didn't buy it.
I know the way we Nigerians takes words, no matter. Phone would see you me something right. It's not like buying the phone is not a crime to me. I'm telling you.
It's not a crime.
You want people, hold on. When you want people to do something and they are not doing it, kill them as a person. But the way mentality, because you guys don't want him, and we're able to feel George because you got to share for me not in movie by any. Because sometimes somebody come pick your money school. This school was valid to get time pay freely. And I made up my mind to pick her mommy. Is there any crime there? What's the crime there? This guy knew our police. The police they don't want shisha. And he was saying it because mama come on your share your apology be your man sorry. Toba Jenny Tony inner mind. Toma fi inner mind. You listen on understand the pay. He did not say like people on police need like he is just trying to let people know pé ohun ti ready. People don't talk about no iPhone wà lẹ̀. Tó bá fẹ́ lo Android ó wà lẹ̀. So kí ni crime tó wà bẹ̀? Àwọn tó wá gba 70 million.
Look at the way
70 million. Face up. Mr. Atope, ẹ jẹ́ kí mi sọ tó wà mí báyìí. Hatred ni. That's just it.
By who?
Hatred ni. Hatred tó wà lọ́tí ni.
What is
Hatred because everyone of us
hold on.
Everyone of us fẹ́ òótọ́. Nigerians like any to
no, I think I've narrated what happened from the beginning. So if I can't kick out to don't kick it out. If I can't kick it, you don't understand the politics. You see, politics is quite different from normal thing. There's a lot of politics playing around in this justice for Mohbad. If I say I want to win inner circle, don't break away. It is politics within the cycle. You don't understand. It's not about hatred. It's politics. And all of them, they don't know how to play the game. You understand? The only person that are trying to play the game and be safe is Papariano, and I don't even trust him because you cannot even identify him. You understand? He knows how to play the game. He knows how to poke everybody in the eye. He knows how to do all those things.
Mr. Tope, let me tell you something.
Running.
Mr. Tope, what me I know is like if Yomi have the money, in Koto is Yomi David so they public money to lead. If he has the money, he can play the game as well. I'm telling you.
You know Yomi cannot do anything in isolation. No. You know Yomi cannot do anything in isolation.
He can play the game. But see the problem. Owó ni daddy mi ní parọ́ ọbẹ̀ fún yín. Owó ni. If I was Yomi.
All right. 1 minute. Let me address some points. Some points. And Melissa, can you hear me? You can hear me? Yes.
Yeah.
Like as I've said then, when it comes to the 3-second video, I'm fully in support of Yomi to unraveling the video, because the text message that back the sending of that video, it caused curiosity. It caused it requires any reasonable person to demand for the investigation of that 3-second video to be able to see whether it justifies the message or not. Because the message was that how Wunmi pushed Mohbad, and Wunmi has confessed to be. But Wunmi has confessed to be in the video, so it will make sense for that video to be unraveled. So I'm fully in support of that. That is critical. I'm not even going to bring any politics. It's making money and I can pour in my money there. Okay, I've made that clear. But when it comes to the CCTV camera footage narrative, I don't believe in it. I see it as a fake narrative, and that is what people are using to get back at Yomi. Sure you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the new development now, which is the 3-second video, it has covered every other thing, that has been happening before with him, like whatever false narrative. People are using that to judge his motive, like into justice for Mohbad. Truly, something must motivate somebody. But with the way this guy really was about the 3-second video, he did very well. Yeah.
Papariano.
Yeah.
Do we all agree that all those people that surround Mohbad before his death are people of questionable character? Do we agree?
Exactly.
From spending to DJ Bami to whatever, all of them, they are of questionable character. And most of these people have come on different platforms to scam them. Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
And part of the scam that they have been doing from the beginning of the death of Mohbad is what they wanted to do with Yomi when they heard that there is a ransom to be paid.
No, you know why we can, you can think that really problem. That is another possibility. They may probably want to, swindle him, steal money from him. That is possible. That's a possibility. But what we cannot do, we cannot limit that leading information just to swindling. To not make sense. But what we will do is this: we will demand for the investigation. The investigation of that 3-second video should prove the intent. But denying to investigate that 3-second video should instead make us believe that will implicate some people, and which the state is covering up. Sure you get? The fact that the state is unable to bring back that video. This is a video that existed. The longer version, 10 minutes, existed on that phone. Was deleted. Take that video, take that phone to anywhere in the world, they will bring back that video. What I expect from our authority, and that's why I'm saying I don't know what they are discussing with Yomi. Maybe Yomi is not telling the public. Okay? There's so many unclarity going on inside that little, with this police station and all this. When only one person is speaking to you, have to be careful. Okay? Like, you bought phone, you bought an iPhone, you bought an Android phone for the purpose of forensic. And Yomi came out assuring the public that forensic is ongoing. It means he has the information. But we are only hearing from one source. Okay? And the same Yomi came out again, disappointed. What is going on? So, could it be, was the video shown to him? I don't know. And why did the police not show the video to him? And if the police refuse to show the video to him, they should provide a reasonable reason, a reasonable cause why they will not show him the video. Or even go on arresting some certain individuals because they find them incriminated in the video. But police is not taking any of this step. So that calls for worries. So me and you we should continue to be worried about that 3-second video. We should not limit it. Limiting it to, oh, they just want to scam him. I mean, that is how we should say it. I mean, you are allowing criminals escape. Because the main reason why authorities, we have seen that authorities are the one that are supposed to bring out all this information for a very, very long time. Even they themselves were shocked that this information was still there out of all the damages done to this case. So even at that, they still try to damage this one too. That's to say that we have seen a pattern of them too assisting or participating in the process of damaging every evidence. So you get, we can be saying that authorities are really damaging every evidence because it is their duty to go to Mohbad's house, to talk to the neighbor, to get the CCTV footage. The police should be talking to Yomi that footage you're talking about, we have watched it.
Exactly.
They're supposed to do that already before Yomi talking about it. Before talking about the estate, how camera, was in Mohbad estate. Police, it is their duty to explain to the public. They have seen so many complaints. They have seen so many questions asked. They're supposed to pick some of these crucial questions and answer those questions. But these guys just choose to disregard their citizens. They believe that we are just making noise, we are just online ranters, we are just looking for gifts, and they don't understand the parts of the destruction that our ranting is doing to the institution. Because right now, anybody hearing us, we are definitely showing that the Nigerian police institution cannot retrieve a deleted video. A video deleted in past 90 days from a phone that is available with the Nigerian police. The unraveling of that video is going to stop you from making money. Fine, if anybody's making money, sure. But their intent was not to make money. Even if their intent was to make money, they are still basing their intent on something, on that video. So if you don't want them to make money, then unravel that video. Now let us see what their intent will be. You see, if you claim public is making them online, then go and give a convincing explanation of the camera settings in Mohbad house. Whether it's used as a house where cameras are set automatically and the tenant just pays subscriptions, or it was an effect where the tenant himself planted those cameras, and who installed it. They can still contact the installer and even look at the model of the camera. This we talk about. These are the investigations. But these guys, they don't want us to go all those areas. They are only limiting us to the confession of the nurse. Even when the confession of the nurse seems questionable, even when the confession of the nurse was supposed to be, questioned, they went ahead in their medical autopsy. They went ahead to give us inconclusive, so that we cannot even be able to question the nurse more further. The reason for the inconclusive is part of the attempt to damage every evidence that will trace to nailing down anybody. They just want to give us somebody willingly to cover up. Not because investigation can prove it. Go on.
Are you not surprised at the interview granted by the police PRO on Brekete, telling us that the state has taken over? That's why they were handicapped in doing anything. Are you not surprised?
But by law. But I think
no. Why did they take over?
Now I understand that the man was wrong. Now I understand that the man was wrong. The law that this man was quoting, if I can get very well, the man is quoting a law of police prosecution. Because the law says that Section 33 of the Police Act says police can prosecute a case, but subject to the decision of the Attorney General of the state. So if the Attorney General of the state says they are interested and they comes in, they hands off the case. But not investigation. So police,
that's what I'm saying. Who's supposed to investigate?
Why Coroner
They're supposed to investigate. They're supposed to have gone round to go to look for the CCTV, to look for anything that they can use to help the state.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they did not do it. And you know, when I started talking to you on this platform, I told you that this thing has been compromised from the highest hierarchy. I told you.
No, everybody has been saying it. Everybody has been saying that same thing, not just you, please. Everybody has been saying there's some powerful individuals. Even Wunmi herself said industrial God don't want her to speak. So
I said it from the beginning, onset.
Everybody has been saying it. Come on now. Come on.
I said it first, onset, beginning.
Forget about beginning. Everybody has been saying it's a common statement that there are some powerful people trying to dictate justice. It's simple. Because one, why do we think so? Because police were not doing the needful. If police were doing the needful, unraveling, nobody will even think in that direction. So it is easy for anybody to suspect that. But now, how do you even prove them wrong? How do you know this effect?
Papiano, when I said my own, the police have not even started anything. Do you understand? Even before they assume.
On which platform?
On your platform.
No.
With my other account.
No. I don't. Not me and you. I mean, the discussion we're having before Mohbad was exhumed during that time. Okay, it was Naira Marley, Samilari, Baba Mohbad.
Papiano. In the beginning, with my first account, in the beginning, people were not even tackling Wunmi at all. They were tackling Sam Larry, according to what Yabo.
That's what I'm telling you right now, man. That's what we're discussing.
According to what Yabo Ojo brought to the public.
It was Samilari, Naira Marley, and Baba Mohbad.
That's what I'm saying. That was what Yabo Ojo brought to the public, that the public should follow. And as at then, I already said that it was not just the people in the house that
doesn't matter anyway.
That they are powerful people.
There's no evidence of powerful people. It's just an assumption. Okay, it's an assumption based on seeing the way police is behaving, and for anybody to even come up with such assumption at the time, I mean, it's not grounded enough. You have to see the police whether they were willing. If the police were not willing to do the job, then now you can be making some reasonable assumptions that it may be because some people are involved and they don't want to arrest them. Right? I mean, that makes some sense. Now let's come back to the point of discussion, which is Yomi Fabi, which people are, some people are. Made my stance.
The camera about Yomi. I said I want to talk about it.
All right.
Now you see for the CCTV camera, why I want to give it 60% over 100 that it might be true. Mohbad live in an estate, and every corner of an estate, in every houses, there's always a camera that capture the entrance of the houses. There's a camera that capture the streets. Every house has each camera in front of their house that capture anything that is going and coming. That makes it an estate. So Mohbad's house, right? In front of Mohbad's house, there will surely be a camera there. His neighbor's house, next to his neighbor's house, there will surely be a camera there. So I want to believe that every camera in front of every houses are working. So it is possible that the neighbor's camera will capture the coming and going of people even before on Monday. That was on Sunday when Mohbad was going for the show. The camera would capture the movement, how they left the outside and how people were coming back. The camera will capture it. And of a thing, that particular day that they pied him, there will be kind of commotion in the house. They will be kind of acting. For instance, when someone pies someone and the person wants to play smart, the person might start shouting, just like the way Mohbad said Wunmi called her and told her that she will play that same thing to the public outside to make them feel it happened accidentally or it happened surprising her. So there will be a commotion where people will be running to the house and going and coming. So the camera outside the neighbor can actually capture the movement of people coming and going. And including the cars moving, including cars that is coming and going. So I want to believe 100% that the camera can capture the outside of the house, every scenario that happened outside, the people that were there, the faces that was captured. According to Baba Mohbad, he said when he went to the house, he saw a lot of people. So I want to believe that camera will also capture some kind of people that was present on that day, right? Which is how estate camera is meant to work. Now, Yomi had come to the public to tell us that he wants to go and get the CCTV camera, and that is the mistake. I told Yomi then, but he did not listen. The mistake was he did not know who to share information with. He does not know who is who. Right? Now, let's assume that camera now has captured everything I said. The scenario that happened immediately Mohbad died, the commotion and people that come in, cars that come in and left the house, and people faces, the celebrity, the people that were present there at that day. Let's assume that camera had captured them. The camera that is planted outside, not inside. Camera that was planted outside. Let's assume it captured them. And then Yomi now went to the estate and eventually he met a neighbor. And maybe according to what he said he went to knock at the neighbor's door. And the neighbor accepted him, being that he's a celebrity, is well known. And they had some conversation, and he told the neighbor that he needs help if the neighbor can provide the camera for him and all of that. And the neighbor said, yes, I have my camera can capture outside everything that happened outside, and I can present it to you. So maybe I will say insecurity could not make Yomi settle down and even watch out of that video. If I were to be, if it was me, the least I can do. God's please wait. The least I would have done.
And also, if we can remember, like the neighbor said, people going back and forth, make the neighbor to take the camera and focus more on Mohbad's compound.
Your voice is distorted.
We can't hear you well.
Coming back and you understand?
It's your phone or God's word. Your voice is coming up.
So as I was saying, if I was
to support Melissa as well.
Babayano, if I was in that shoe,
or make yourself and support Melissa.
If I was in that shoe, the least I would have done is to record little parts out of it. I would just tell him to show me. If I know it's not going to take time, only if cameras, you have to go back to previous memories of that day. Do you understand? Before you can get to see what happened.
Support Melissa before I come in.
So if it was not going to take time, if I was in his shoe, I would have just used my...
We have got to, because of time, he has to be quick, he has to leave.
Exactly. So if I was in his shoe, I would have just taken a little...
Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry.
So let's assume he not told the neighbor.
Wait, Austin,
let them know.
Meji, bring your supporting point and then let's let Melissa respond.
Anyway, for Yomi. But Yomi is trying to let these people, this Baba Mohbad legal team to know that you can get something through the camera. First, he says CCTV. Second, he says phone. Why can't they work?
Your network. God's word, speak on. God's word, speak on. Then we'll come back to Melissa. God's words, are you there? Are you ready? God's words, are you ready? Go on, Melissa, on mute. And please, you guys should not, your networks are not, please. Your networks are not, please don't come in, okay?
Okay. Let me put my Wi-Fi. I didn't
your network is not,
just
no. I was trying to see whether you guys